Chapter 1. Confessing to 21 Crimes. No cap. Alright, so this is 100% real, but my homies, they thought I was straight up tripping. Like actually losing it. I told them everything, every wild story, every detail, the whole movie, but they thought I had just fried my brain on LSD. Nah, this was different. Jesus himself pulled up and saved me from a bad trip on Friday night, January 16th, 1970. Dude literally told me, "Bro, what you're going through, that's nothing compared to hell." And that was it. I saw the light, literally. I flipped the script and decided to start fresh. No more crime, no more drugs, no more wild nights, fast cars, or clout chasing. I got born again. But hold up. There was a problem. I still had all this stolen stuff. What was I supposed to do with a Jack Builder's shed and a bunch of stolen whips? No joke. I had a 48 by 24 foot shed we straight up yoinked from a construction site in Berkhamsted. Then there was this sweet G-Reg Mini I boosted from Hemel Hempstead. It was in the middle of getting rung. If you don't know, ringing is when you take a stolen car and swap its identity with legit papers and plates. My new Mini was about to get a whole new life. And that wasn't even all of it. I had a Morris Minor Traveler, also rung, being used as a rental car, plus a whole garage full of stolen gear. Air compressors, welding kits, spray guns, a trolley jack, you name it. I even had oscilloscopes, aviometers, and stolen color TVs. My garage setup was stacked. Oh, and get this. I had a Citroen DS chilling in the stolen builder's shed, which I got in a trade for a color TV. Sounds like a solid deal, right? Except that TV was stolen from a retirement home. Yeah, Redfields in Winslow, Buckinghamshire. Not my proudest moment. And just for fun, I had 2 speedboat engines, ready for summer 70. I was living the high life, and yeah, it was all thanks to boosting whatever I wanted. My whole plan was to get a caravan, a speedboat, jet skis, scuba gear, flashy cars, motorbikes, and the freshest fits, all through stealing. But then boom, Jesus showed up and called me by name. And that was it. Game over. I left it all behind. What do you do with stolen goods when you turn Christian? God didn't just dip after pulling me out of my old life. He came through again, a whole year later. I had no clue what to do with all my stolen goods, but he had a plan. Looking back, I know I was covered by his grace the whole time. The CID pulled up. So one evening in late 1971, I was chilling in my kitchen at 37 Finmere Crescent, when bang, bang, bang. Someone knocks on the door. 2 dudes step in, Detective Constable Robson and some younger guy. Robson hits me with, "You're charged with stealing a color TV. Will you come down to the station for a statement?" I didn't even flinch. I knew exactly what I had to do. I saw God's hand in all this, so I just let it play out. I told him to take a seat and said, "Yeah, I did it." And bro, Robson was low-key relieved. He later admitted he thought I'd be a tough one, but nah, I was just keeping it real. I told them I'd go to the station, no problem, but first I had some things to say. I spilled everything, all my crimes, and I made it clear they never would have caught me if I hadn't confessed. This wasn't about getting off easy. I wanted them to know that Jesus changed my whole life, and I had to own up to my past. I even had a bunch of stolen property that could be returned. So off to the police station I went. Spent the whole evening writing statements, listing all my crimes. And yeah, I got locked up that night. No biggie. They took my shoelaces, but I got to keep my pocket-sized New Testament, authorized version, of course. My day in court, February 9th, 1971. Aylesbury Magistrates Court. I faced 2 burglary charges and 1 theft charge, and I even asked for 21 other crimes to be considered. All of them were from my post-Borstal days, September 67, January 70. Most people would have gotten a lawyer, but I was like, nah, I got this. With my track record, probation, Borstal training, it was obvious I'd be sent to prison. And honestly, I was fine with that. I deserved it. I knew God was in control, and if I had to go to prison, then maybe he wanted me there to spread the gospel. I even made plans, told my people that if I got locked up, my rebuilt mini Traveler should go to Barry Crown. Whatever happened, I knew there was a reason behind it. A good friend, Peter Murray, was worried about my court case and told me to get some written testimonials from Christian friends. He even wanted to show up and vouch for me. The people who wrote letters were Barry Crown, Cyril Bryan, Tom Thompson, Eric Connet, all of them testified to how Jesus completely changed my life. And just like that, the old me was gone. That's it for Chapter 1. Wild ride, huh?